Hi, I'm Phil, and I've been making these plastic flower vases, and I've been using HDPE #2 plastic. And let's bring the camera over here to the table. So yeah, these are soap dishes. This is a bowl, smaller bowl. And the way I got started with this is I saw a YouTube video by the Brothers Make from England, and that inspired me to get started. So, free art supplies. I get all my HDPE #2 plastic from the recycle boxes. Every couple of weeks I walk around if I'm getting low in a particular color and see what I can find that looks easy to clean and has not had oil in it. And so I use pruning shears to cut the plastic into small pieces, sort of fingernail size. And then I made this balance beam here to weigh up the pieces. I just use these glue sticks for weights to get the right amount of plastic to melt. And when I'm cutting plastic, I'm careful to remove lids and labels because I don't want to be melting those. So I got this waffle iron secondhand. It was really cheap. As you can see, I've got it set for the flat surface rather than the waffle side. And this is parchment paper, and the hot plastic does not stick to that. And these are the oven gloves. You can handle the plastic while it's hot. And the temperature is 350 degrees Fahrenheit. You don't want to go hotter than that because then you start getting toxic smoke. So the other thing about the waffle iron is it's not the kind of thing you'd bring into your house and, you know, start using as a waffle iron. It's out in the tool shed. It's specifically for the plastic. So this is a tool I made. It's like a large pair of pliers made out of lumber, long handles, lots of leverage, and I use that to squash the plastic to marble different colors together. So then you clamp the plastic between these two steel plates, piece of plywood on top, a couple of clamps, get it good and tight, leave it for 45 minutes or so. So here's a sample of the plastic. If I take off the clamps and take it out of the metal, and it's between about 3/16 of an inch thick, roughly. And in this one I just melted some black and then put some yellow chips just before I pressed it. I've used a piece of Bristol board to make shape, and then I can position the shape on the, see just where I want to trace the line that I'm going to chisel. A sharp chisel and a hammer is how I get the shape of the piece that I need. To weld the pieces together, I just open up the waffle iron and just use the bottom surface. I press the pieces down until they look like they're nicely melted, and then I take them off the parchment paper. I got about 3 seconds to press them firmly together and get the angle right, and then they just weld together. This is a piece of aluminum sheet metal that I dented my initials into, and #2 in a triangle. And when I'm making the bottom, I'll put that in so that my initials and the #2 in the triangle come out dented into the bottom of the floor of the flower vase or the bowl or whatever.